I have only one thing to say to you, Night Creeper Leader. I hate ninjas. Hello guys, welcome back to S3D. And yeah, this is going to be a review of the 3-0 Fig Zero Snake Eyes 1/6 scale figure from G.I. Joe. So, anyway, I'll be honest with you, I am not a fan of ninjas. I just happen to have a whole bunch of ninjas in my collection and happen to be possibly buying more ninjas in my collection. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. So anyway, yeah. So let's get into the review. All right, guys. So here we have the retail box for Snake Eyes. So this is the first figure in the line, and yeah, the box is okay. It's not amazing or anything like that. If you've seen my review for Firefly, it's got significantly more warning stickers. Seems like this version is just this is made for Hong Kong or Asia specifically. Get the side profile right here, and then you get the window box. It hasn't really changed much since yeah, it hasn't really changed a lot from this version all the way to Firefly. Firefly is actually the more recent release. I think the most recent one is Roblox. That's the newest one. But we're getting Cobra Commander and Destro too. So yeah, the packaging's alright. It's kind of like a big NECA style packaging. Even these things, the NECA features on their figure is present. It doesn't work very well, you know. Sometimes you can get them to close, sometimes you can't. Now we're gonna focus on the accessories, and then we're gonna talk about the figure and its issues. All right, so for accessories, you basically get 8 pair of hands. I got an extra pair of right hand. I don't know why, but I guess that's a bonus. So I bought the figure use. Obviously, if you guys seen my previous video, it was actually missing one piece of accessory. That's the hidden blade. So that's not going to be present on the review. And I'm also, I had some issues with broken pegs on this figure. Since I revealed the initial broken peg that was originally discussed by the seller, I have actually broken 2 more of these. I think these pegs that they introduced originally for this line were not the greatest. So you should probably be very careful with these. I was actually being very careful. Just swapping hands, putting down the parts. Definitely heat up the hands all the time when you decided to do the swap. Otherwise, you know, you have a high tendency of breaking these. They are actually, yeah, in my opinion, quite fragile. Also, another issue why this thing doesn't really work is because the body, the arms, are actually made from plasticized PVC. I don't think they are made from TPE material. It's just a bunch of plasticized PVC like the hands, right? They use some material for the arms. And the way it grips onto the peg, maybe that connection is a little bit too strong, and when the arm flexes, it actually flexes just like the hand. And this part is made from hard plastic. I say ABS or POM, and it just like, you know, you flex them to the point that it will cause them to snap off. Uh, this is kind of like if you know, you know kind of situation. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll probably never understand what the hell I'm saying. So yeah, anyway, that's that, and let's get back into talking about more accessories. All right, so I'm gonna just give you guys a sample of his accessories. You know, at the retail price of $125 to $135, that's his normal retail price. I think you do get a lot for this figure. So most of the points I'm gonna give to this figure in the review process is gonna be based on, you know, the stuff that you're getting. Now this figure has significant flaws that, you know, I'm gonna make you guys aware of, because that's what I do here. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. There's problems. So yeah, you do get a lot of accessories. You get 2 of these katanas. Now these are made from plastic. I think it's plasticized PVC. They're actually very bendy. I don't think it's polystyrene. I'm certain that this is PVC. Yeah, it's definitely PVC. So yeah, originally I was making fun of Storm Collectibles for giving us so little accessories, for the stuff. And but the thing is, Storm Collectibles actually give you metal katanas. Like you get the metal katana and the metal wakizashi for Scorpion. So that is, the material cost is a lot higher for the Storm Collectible figures. That's why this thing is like $220 and this guy is like $125. You do get a lot of stuff. But anyway, let's continue. I always end up talking about other shit. So, with the rifle, the M9 right here, you do have an open slide gimmick. I don't think there's actually a spring in here, so you gotta be a little careful. And you do have a removable magazine, so that's actually really nice. Doesn't come with any extra magazines, but he has at least one magazine for his gun. Also got a little dagger right here, or knife. It's all molded in black, I think. There's a little bit of painted detail showing that maybe it got scratched up and stuff like that. That's a nice touch. The paint details on all his armor parts are actually really good. And we also have this Uzi right here, micro Uzi. Yeah, that's an actual Uzi. It's the Israeli military industry micro Uzi. So it's basically a smaller version of the actual Uzi and a more compact version. And you do have a removable magazine as well. And you do have a working slide as well. Not working slide, working stock. So the stock, you can flip that out if you want. So yeah, the bullets are painted in. Let me get this in there. It is actually really nice. The head sculpt is very nice. A lot of very, very nice detail. He's got 3 smoke grenades on his chest and 3 smoke grenades right there. And I'm missing his hidden dagger. The hidden dagger gimmick is not great. Basically, you have this tiny little piece of plastic that just sandwiched between this part and the hand, supposedly, and then that's it. It's kind of like, yeah, I can either 3D print that, I can ask for a replacement, or I can actually make one from scratch using polystyrene if I wanted to. But just not tonight. I don't have the time for that kind of stuff. So we have the sheath for his katana. He got a second katana right here. All right, so we're gonna get into the issues on this figure like right now. So since this is like the first body that they used for this figure, I think 3-0 had some good intentions, but unfortunately those arms that are inside, they're the same one like Storm Shadow. They're like weird plasticized PVC arms. It doesn't have a joint inside, so when you flex them, they will bounce back. They'll just go back to its initial position, which is the neutral position. And that doesn't really work. And in combination with this outfit, I'm thinking this outfit is probably made from polyester, and then the faux leather is plasticized PVC overlay. It is not good at all. When you're trying to pose it, you get all these creases on the arms, and I'm thinking that's gonna cause damage in the long term. The more you leave it in the various positions, it's gonna damage his outfit. So like they probably should have just made one out of fabric or something, but I get it. This is like his kind of like his look in the original series. I think they were going for like how he's supposed to look like in the original series, and it is like I can kind of understand what they were working with, but unfortunately, this is it is what it is situation. Like there's just really no way around it. One thing I can. I think the only thing that really will make this figure shine is like just do like a body swap. The body itself is okay. It's just the arm is terrible. So I don't know. Like I did actually took out the Firefly's body from the other figure when I did the body swap. I'm thinking I'm gonna use the 3-0 Firefly body on this guy and see if it works or not. because the problem is the arms, the bodies, they're okay, you know. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. But the problem is like this outfit right here, they are is not gonna stand the test of time. Eventually at some point these things are just gonna deteriorate to the point that they're gonna start ripping, cracking, and crumbling. And I don't think leather conditioning will help. Well, let's see. Leather conditioning is usually made from urethane, right? Urethane is a chemical. Actually, I think it might actually work if you put some urethane, liquid urethane on it. That may help the plasticized PVC because it's. I think urethane also contains like plasticizers, so yeah, it's not something you want to be touching on a daily basis, but I think it will work to help maintain. Uh, if you're concerned about longevity and stuff like that, I think if you apply some conditioning to this material, I think it will make it last a little bit longer. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm just gonna make my own custom outfit and like a suit, and then just like just having wear that instead of having this thing. Uh, or maybe there are other Snake Eyes figures out there, like the Hot Toys one. You can probably get a one of those outfits from Black Op Toys if they have them available, and you can just buy the parts and just give him a different outfit. It should mostly work. Yeah. Also, I see a lot of people on YouTube and social media complain that 3.0 doesn't give you a stand. Well, these 6 scale stands are like $1 a pop, like $1 to $2. It's like instead of complaining about it, just go buy one on the internet, right? Black Ops Toys and Monkey Depot have them for like $1. So stop whining. Go and start buying them in large numbers. I'm not sponsored by either Black Ops Toys or Monkey Depot. Just go on their website and go look up stands. You can get plenty of them. I get all my stands there. I just I buy random ass stands. I don't care what it says on it, as long as it works and it's $1, I buy it. Because with some figure you need it. He doesn't really need a stand. He can stand perfectly fine on his own. And let's go ahead and take a look at some posabilities. All right, guys. You know what? Yeah, the posability. Forget what I said about this body being okay. It fucking sucks. It's bullshit. So yeah, I definitely recommend do a full body swap. Get one of those like $20 Amazon bodies, the male bodies, and you should be fine doing a body swap. Just be careful when you're trying to put the outfit in, because this is gonna be an outfit that doesn't have a zipper in the back, so you're gonna have to carefully put the upper the outfit, the upper half onto the body very carefully, so you don't rip the seams and stuff like that. And other than that, with the base body, it doesn't pose very well. You're very very limited in posability when it comes to this guy. Just like Firefly, once I did the body swap with Firefly, he can kneel. He can do the splits. He can do everything. So yeah, they the body that they use for Snake Eyes is just absolutely terrible. It's just bad. This guy's gonna lose the whole point just having a shitty body underneath. So that's unfortunate. But consider all the stuff that you get. Especially now, if you can get one for under $100. I don't think everybody's gonna be lucky like me who got this thing for like. I got both of these figures. I got this guy and Snake Eyes for under $140. So I got pretty lucky. But I think BBTS did a sale on this figure in January 2024 for like 80 something dollars. And people were rubbing it all over my face about missing out on it. So yeah, that's why I end up getting these two figures, right? But yeah, for me, I'm okay with this figure. I'm thinking about doing the body swap, which probably gonna happen very soon. So I'm okay with it. But if you're paying like $125 or more for this figure, that's something to consider. There's a reason why this figure isn't as popular as it's kind of supposed to be. I always thought, it's Snake Eyes and it should sell like hotcakes, right? But unfortunately, it didn't. It like it's just very, very stagnant. So yeah, I definitely don't recommend paying over $100 for it. Wait for a deal if there's still people out there trying to sell these. A lot of people are loading this figure because I think due to its outfit, I don't think this outfit's gonna last a couple more years. This thing came out like in the 2020, so it's been around for a couple of years, and I will probably, you probably start seeing people crying on Reddit or six scale forums about the pleather cracking very, very soon. Yeah, so that's probably an issue. The body is an issue. So at this point, I'm gonna give you guys an overall score on this figure. I gave Firefly like a almost 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 score. This guy, unfortunately, due to the price point and obvious being the first figure in the lines, have a lot of problems. The hand picks were an issue too. So I'm gonna give this guy a 7 out of 10. It's unfortunate. I didn't want to give this guy a 7 out of 10. I was originally thinking about 8 out of 10. But yeah, all the issues, the price point, now everybody's going to get very lucky on the price on this guy. And honestly, even if you're paying like $90, like, I think these issues are still going to turn you off. It's like there's a reason why people are dumping these figures. So yeah, so overall, it's a good looking figure. It's got a lot of stuff, but you have to be aware of these problems too. So I think that's pretty much it for this review. I hope you guys find the information helpful. Thanks for watching.